Dick, how old are you?
76.
All right. And that was pretty cool because I think you might be the oldest person I've ever taught from scratch, right? You learned at 70, right?
I did.
Yeah, you're down here at 70. That was awesome.
Right.
And I think a lot of people, even though hear me say it and whatever, they don't think they can barefoot like without falling, or they think they're too old, or they think they're not strong enough, or what. Could you say anything that would encourage like people out there might think, well, that's great, but not me, or whatever?
Yes, I certainly could. After I took lessons with you, I don't think I've had a bad fall since that time. And it's the most motivational thing that I do. And at 76 years old, it makes me so excited about getting up in the morning and stretching. And I think it's the greatest thing in my life right now.
That's awesome. What do your golfing buddies say about you barefooting?
My golfing buddies call me Banana Dick. They think I'm awesome. They can't believe what I do. And they just think it's awesome. I've shown them video, and unfortunately, I don't think any of them could ever do it, but I wish they would. But it makes you want to stay in shape, take care of yourself.
What about people who are out there and saying, yeah, but I'm not strong enough, I'm not young enough, I'm not...
I was never a strong person, although I was fairly athletic. I never had great strength, but it doesn't take strength. It takes proper form, which you've taught me how to do it. And believe me, when you walk on water, it's the most exciting thing in your life. I have one of my field was playing the organ, and I told several church pastors that I actually barefoot skied, and they said they think it's the most awesome thing, and they've even in Sunday morning have mentioned it to the service, much
That's
to my
awesome.
embarrassment. But they say, do you know that our organist can walk on water? And I said,
That's
no,
cool.
wait a minute, that's a little bit fun. But it is true. When you ski on your bare feet, it is the most exhilarating thing that I can imagine. I have up in Maine, there's a George Bush still jumps out of airplanes at 85 years old.
That's amazing,
He
isn't
finds
it?
that's awesome. But when I told him that I barefoot skied, he said, I can't believe it. He said,
You told George Bush that?
I did.
How did you run into George Bush?
Because he goes to the church where I play.
Oh, man.
And he said, well, that's much more difficult than jumping out of an airplane. I said, no, I don't think so. I think it takes courage, it takes determination, it takes motivation to do either one. I've never jumped out of a plane.
Yeah.
But I never barefooted till I was 70 years old either.
And also we should say, even though we may or may not have video of it with this one, is that you were also the oldest guy I've ever taught from scratch.
That's right.
The back barefoot. You back barefooted at age 74, was it? When you first got up?
I got up backwards.
That's so awesome.
I did. I didn't stay up long, but I was up backwards, and I'm still working on
and
it.
And a lot of things, you know, we're not going to pull any names or anything, but we've taught a lot of seriously overweight people to barefoot as well. And you don't mention any names, but you have been here and seen it in action, and it ends up being like a motivation for people that want to lose some weight because they may have never done anything well in their life, and all the next thing you know, they're barefooting and they're like, heck yeah. Exactly. You know what I mean? And I don't think some people aren't sure whether I'm telling the truth or not, so that's why I wanted you to say something.
It's amazing because actually when I first started barefooting, I weighed 180 pounds.
Yeah.
And I skied at about 36, 7 miles an hour. I had to.
Yeah.
I immediately lost 20 pounds.
That's so
I'm
awesome.
now 160. I hold my weight right there, and I can safely ski actually at 32, 31 miles an hour if I wanted to. I think most of the time we ski about 34, don't we?
Well, 33, 34,
33,
yeah, that's
but
all.
you don't have to go fast if you get the right form. So it's been the most exhilarating part of my life at 76 years old, and it's what keeps me.
That's so awesome.
So I love
and we should say that the nickname comes out of kind of
well, when I first got up skiing, I tried this one summer before I met you.
Yeah.
And I took some rather difficult falls, but as soon as I came to you, I didn't take those. But when I did get up once for the first time before I'd come down here, one summer, I yelled out to the guys in the boat, Banana Dick, because we all know the legend Banana
George, right.
And so I just yelled Banana Dick, and to this day, my young friends who are in their 40s call me Banana all the time. And it makes me feel so good to have them call me that. Actually, quite funny, they call me Banana, and they call my wife Banana Peel.
Banana Peel. And
so,
and it was cool, too, because it was on your birthday, I think, when you got or close to your birthday, when you did that back deep, and Banana George gave you a call, right?
He did. He called me. I couldn't believe it, because I guess you had told him that I did this. And he called me, And we talked for a long time. And at first, I thought it was some of my friends kidding me.
Yeah.
Because I told them what I'd done, and I said, "Come on now, this isn't really Banana Joe." He said, "Yes, it is." And I said, we talked for 15 minutes, and he said how exciting it was, and I agreed with him that he said, I can't wait to get up in the morning, stretch, do my exercise. I said, I feel the same way, George.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
So our main thing is here, we're not pumping ourselves up, but we're basically just trying to encourage people out there that if you know, you can do something. You can expect a miracle. That's what we try and do all the time. And you're an inspiration, Dick. So thanks and good job barefoot.
Well, thank you.
All right.
Enjoy it. And I will keep doing it. I hope I'm doing it when I'm 80.
That's awesome. All right, buddy. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. You ready? Here we go.
Thank you.